You know what sucks? Imposter syndrome. It's the worst feeling in the world. One moment, you're dialed into your work. The next, you're sitting there over your laptop and go, shit. Hello, I'm finally back in Berkeley. I have class. Hopefully I'm not like crying and dying by the end of it, but it's so weird being back. As with every third semester, it takes me a while to get adjusted. I still have that little pep in my step that comes with back to school. It's been good catching up with friends, running around campus, working on my own to stay afloat at this academically rigorous institution. Matt's dying. You see my Andrew. But I think naturally, as you're surrounded by tons of people your age, you slowly fall into the trap of comparison. This is my end of week check, and what I wanted to talk about today is imposter syndrome. I've been feeling it a lot recently, so much more prominently this time around back to school. Like, for a little bit of context about need to talk about imposter syndrome has come up. I've been part of this club called BCC, where I am a project manager, so I'm leading one of the projects. Like how consulting clubs sort of work at Berkeley, or business clubs work at Berkeley, is that they have this really intense recruitment process. 300 plus students applying for like a couple open spots. You have a written application, you have a resume drop, you have a round 1 interview, you have a social mix, you have a round 2 interview. Often sometimes they have round 3 and also like other external casing workshops and stuff like that. I've gone through the process, like that's how I'm in the club. Back then, of course, I felt imposter syndrome, but I think I feel like even more prevalent being on the other side of recruitment, parsing through like the applications, going through the resume, having coffee chats with potential applicants. It sounds like a weird thing to say when you're on the other side, but only made me even more insecure about my capabilities as a person, because you see this person's like resume, for example, and you see the way they talk, what they have done, and then you're sitting there on the side like, why am I qualified to be judging these applicants and to like be handpicking them for a team? I feel a really strong sense of imposter syndrome compared to the other project managers within my club. I feel like they have a ton more qualifications than I do. Specific internships, big name internships that have taught them a lot of things. I don't know. It's just this like huge environment where people are constantly talking to you and trying to vibe with you just to get to the club, and you're like, why are you trying to get close with me when I'm literally like worse qualified than you? You know what I mean? I don't know if my experiences are correct. Like I've also been like trying to coffee chat people, but coffee chatting is so draining. Like I just don't know how to describe like how much like energy I lose when I coffee chat with people. From when I approach things, I always want to do it in the most like effective way. Like yes, mass applications will work, but is there a better way to do it? And I want to find that path, and I want to do it correctly so I can save myself the time and focus on other things. But it's like this weird thing when you're trying something new, you don't know what's going to be the most effective way unless you've tried all the paths, right? I just really don't know what I'm doing right now. That's where I'm at. To clear my head, I decided to spend a day in SF. At school, you're often sucked into a vacuum. All the students around you echo the same fears. It helps me a lot to take a step back, spend time with people from different stages of life, and remind myself there's always more to life than just college. As stressful as professional development can be, I always try to put things in perspective. At the end of the day, we're all just 20-year-old somethings trying to have fun and trying to find ourselves. I shouldn't feel shameful about feeling lost, insecure, or like I'm falling behind my peers, because the whole point of me being at college is to find my footing.
now about 6 weeks into the semester. I'm finished with club recruitment. We had our final team put together. I invited some of the team over to have a work session that we baked, which was super fun. We're moving forward step by step and we're making little progress as we go. So things have calmed down a little bit. Like, yes, I still have imposter syndrome. I had a couple conversations with some of my team members and then sharing our fears together just solidified the fact that like everyone's going through similar things. Each person is at different stages because of their backgrounds as well. So I'm trying my best now, supporting myself and pushing myself forwards on my own path and what I want to do, because what else can you do, right?